Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Wow, was Roy Jones Jr. stunned right. Did you see that? You never saw this in the early half of the career of Roy Jones Jr. He got clipped with a power shot and couldn't withstand it.
One, two, three, four, five.
So after being knocked down, now some major questions to be answered by Roy Jones Jr. Hagler's able to land a good, solid left hand. Wow! How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Hagler's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Teddy, talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have two speedy fighters matching up.
Well, you know what? I'm going to whisper in my guy's ear a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
Roy Jones Jr. showing some defense with the block. Marvin Hagler's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Move! And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Roy Jones Jr. stunned. Wow, both guys have gotten to the other here. And there's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Hagler's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? Huge right hand comes crashing home. Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him.
Hands up, hands up.
Targeting that straight left hand. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Teddy, you can try to put a label on Roy Jones Jr., but I don't know that you can necessarily classify him as any one style of boxing.
No, he's a guy that breaks the rule book. He would drive traditional trainers batsy. I mean, really, they would get nuts because he does everything you're not supposed to do. He pulls back from punches instead of slipping them. He drops his hands instead of keeping his hands up. He dares you to make a mistake, and he dares you to catch him while he's making mistakes. If there's ever a guy that you could compare him to, I would say a little bit to Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali was the engineer. He was the pioneer of making...
Jones is hurt by a big shot.
Let's get out there.
A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other? And who hurt the other guy a little more?
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Keep working the body. Keep working the body.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Hagler's got to deal with a cut cheek.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Marvin Hagler. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Do that again.
Dismisses his opponent. That uppercut, absolute solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
One, two, three, four, five.
Roy Jones Jr. is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
Roy able to block that punch. Jones is just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
And this round comes to an end.
Deep breath.
We start round number 4. Hagler's up 2-1 according to your card, Teddy. But if you're a backer of his, you can't feel all that comfortable knowing he's already been down in this fight.
And more important than the backers is him, the fighter. He can't feel too comfortable. He has to stay right on his P's and Q's.
Uppercut. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Hagler starting to bleed from the nose.
Nice. Nice. Let's see some more head movement, champ. Come on.
Roy rips a big punch there. A huge right hand from Roy Jones Jr.
It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Roy Jones Jr.'s punch didn't come close. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Nice block by Roy Jones.
You're not focusing.
That's a stinging right hand by Marvin Hagler. Teddy, what was it about Marvin Hagler that so many people were attracted to? What was it about just this iron-ripped, chiseled warrior that everybody felt there's a connection for me there?
I think it was all those things you just alluded to in the shaved head. You know, because he really represented everything that you kind of pictured if you closed your eyes and you thought of a prototypical fighter that you'd like to watch, that you'd like to see. You know, a real symbol of what fighting's about. And on top of that, he not only went after you, he not only looked like the product, he was the product. He could box, he could do everything.
Two snapping jabs by Marvin Hagler. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform.
Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. just take a look at marvelous Marvin Hagler right now. You can see that he's recovered quickly. Nothing there on the punch by Marvin Hagler. Hagler's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
And all of a sudden the tables turn. Roy! Oh, and there you go. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You're prepared for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Roy Jones Jr. is now getting back up off the canvas. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Marvin Hagler's got to feel great right now. He just scored a knockdown. Now he's got all this confidence that could carry him through.
Yeah, he has to watch he doesn't get careless, so he has plenty of confidence. If he walks in a little reckless now, that confidence could go right down the drain.
Jones has got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his shin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Marvin Hagler. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Hagler's jacked by an uppercut. Halfway through this round.
Focus.
They both decide to bring it. That's nice of Marvin Hagler to utilize that jab that way.
Shake it off. It's all right. It's all right.
Final 10 seconds. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Marvin Hagler's quickly approaching the point of no return right now, Teddy. You know, it wouldn't be far-fetched to see his corner step up on the apron and stop this fight.
Well, not only far-fetched, I mean, I think it's starting to get to that point where it's their responsibility to be thinking about that.
Not much action as he just ties up. In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Hagler's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right, Joe. You know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious, like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Relax.
Not able to land the headshot. A good block by Marvin Hagler. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Halfway through the 7th round. Fires right back at him. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Solid right hand lands.
Get your back off the ropes.
And now he's turned. He didn't see that left hand. Look at that. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? Hagler's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. A well-placed left hand up top. Roy Jones Jr.'s defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Hagler's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
You're not winning. You're not losing, kid, but you're not winning.
I'm always interested in how a fighter's disposition can change during the course of a fight. And as we start round number 8 here, you see that he is up. But all it takes is a little momentum to build against him, and this thing could turn around.
Well, the real testing of a fighter, the real testing of a professional is what they can do late. Can they keep it up, or do they become satisfied? We're going to find out right now how this guy is in those areas.
Good block by Roy. Jones is making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Hagler's ripped to the head. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Jump on him right now.
Marvin Hagler's hurt bad by a right hand. Nice uppercut from Roy. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. He just missed that shot up top. And that's the end of round 8. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside physician?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight, of what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Up top with the right hand. Hagler's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, I remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Looks to the head. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Roy Jones. Hagler's in a tough spot right. Big shot he just scored with. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's over. This fight is over. Hagler's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Roy Jones Jr.'s fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.